Hey folks, welcome to Farming Simulator 17, Platinum Edition. Okay, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to start fresh. Delete this one. All that money! And we're going to start fresh. We are going to start out here at Goldcrest Valley, which is the one that comes with 2017. But Goldcrest Valley still does it for me because a lot of trees and stuff. And I mean, when you can see when you get to the farm that you don't see anything else in sight. Got a choice between a man or a woman. Change their shirt color. Choose the red, go with that. Go into the mods and get as many mods as you like. Make sure you find a good cultivator that you like, good plow that you like, everything like that, things that you'll use in the future. The important add-ons for me is Creator Tools, and the only reason I use that, and I won't be using it right now, the only reason I use it at all, and when I need it, I just come back out and I load it back in, is I use it to really advance time if I need a couple of days, real fast. Other than that, I don't use it. Compass is very important to me. Follow is very important to me. A lot of the Crone equipment. Now, the most important one being, I believe, this ultimate here. Yeah. Gotta have that one because it's a non-stop baler wrapper, and I mean you still got to slow down, but it is non-stop. Those are kind of important if you're having animals and stuff. It's like a vacuum cleaner that goes back and forth between two areas to pick up all the crap that spills out of their feed. Not really an important thing. Optional fertilizer. I like that they've got these. I use them. I believe in all mods. Pig food is good to have. Placeable refill tanks, important to have. So I put them on my property in places so I don't have to go all the way back to the farmhouse to fill up fertilizer and things like that. Most important one to me in the entire game is telescopic front end windrower. Because normally I run with a windrower in the back, which is what's available throughout most of the game and in all the games previous to this. And then I would have another tractor behind that pulling a baler. Or if you're creating hay, you're going to need to run a tedder. But with this front end windrower, if I was going to do hay, I could put a tedder on the back. So I'd windrow it in the front and tedder it in the back. Actually, I don't know if that would work out. But anyway, I'm creating silage. So I need that windrower on the front, and I just run a baler on the back, a baler wrapper. And to me, that is the money maker. Most important thing in the game right there. I like to have the variable spreading width for your when you're putting down fertilizer and stuff. And that's the most important features in the game to me. Other than that, just pick stuff that looks like you're going to use. Check out their widths and things like that. How many horsepower it's going to take to run them. Things like that. Anyway, select, deselect as you will, and we will go into this game. And we will not take the guided tour, because they're going to show you step by step how to use each piece of equipment on here and stuff, and that's great if you're trying to get into the game. There's videos on that, or you can just do the tutorial when you buy the game or whatever. 9 is a good feature, shows you how to expand your map up so you can see it, where you're at and all that. Now, as I said, I chose this piece of property because, you know, you can look around, you don't see another farm anywhere. You don't see cars driving everywhere. It's more of a farm setting. You start out with a field over here, which is cultivated, I believe, and ready to plant. You got this one up here that needs to be cultivated, and you got this one here that is ready to be harvested. Come with 3 tractors. two of them with 1455 XLs from Case, and the other one I believe is like an 8350 or something like that from New Holland. This area over here is also where, you can see a question mark there. That's where we get water, if you need water. So if you're gonna like water your animals and you have a tank, there's another 1455 with the seeder sewing machine. This one is pulling our cultivator, and it is the 8350 or something, 8340 from New Holland. The XLs have a little bit more power. Up here is the barn, where you go to sell hay. This is not where you store hay. You have to create a separate building for that. But this is what I do, is I sell hay. Well, I sell silage. And this is where you bring your grain. This is where you pick up your grain. And so we are going to change everything that we're growing to what we're going to be growing. Because I believe creating wrap bales of silage is the fastest way to make money. I'll explain that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up that header there. Oh, that almost pulled the harvest. And we will start this thing out here. I'll bring that tool back something like this so you can see what the available options are. I should have done that before. Now you can push W to go forward and start driving this thing. And use the push 1, which is a slower speed, 2 is a faster speed, and 3, which is like an autopilot speed, like the machine requires that you can only drive so fast. So I just push 3 while we're harvesting. And run right on down the road there. I love the details. You find nuts, bolts, everything in place. The home button, we're going to go on your little strokes. The other option here is to press H, hire a worker. Then I can exit out of here. Let some women drop in the street. And let her finish clearing out the field. Now in the past, just to clear this out after I'd had that done, I would either buy or rent or lease, a forage wagon, so that I can come behind there and pick that up, and then I just go sell it. But I think I'm going to wait and actually bale that with the bale wrapper, the prone bale wrapper that I want to get. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to sell all of our seed that we have in the silo right now for as much money as I can. We're going to look at the map and find the best place to sell everything that we have currently. And because at the beginning of the game, might as well say it because it's just something to do. At the beginning of the game, we want to be able to have as much money as possible. We are going to take out a huge loan. I haven't figured out the exact amount yet, but I do have price lists written down. Of course, some of these items are between $12,000 and $16,000, not bad. Some of them are a little lower. One of them is $49,000. That's a very important piece of equipment. And the most important piece of equipment is $175,000. So we are going to be in the hole several $100,000, not the $75,000. But in order to make money, we got to spend money. And luckily, they're going to let us buy money. directions so you don't get blasted by the sound so much. I apologize for that. But you know what it is. Farm equipment is not quiet. There's a beautiful little small field, or a couple of them over on the other side of the house there, on the other side of the road, that I will eventually be purchasing next before working my way more of that direction, probably to the highway. You need to make extra money on the side. You can go over there, you'll see a little marker on the side there, and you can take a job there, and they'll have equipment for you to use or whatever. And it's a good way to make some money on the side to get your farm going. I'm not sure I'm going to have to go that route necessarily. I mean, I probably will. It would be the smart way to make money. But I don't always do things the smart way. I do things the way that made the smart way possible. So, we are just waiting for the combine to get filled up here. You can always hit the escape button to bring this up here. It shows your map, and you can look through all your different things, different stages of the land, whether it's fertilized and things like that. Prices on things, all that good stuff. All your finances, productivity, game settings. I don't know about like time scale. We'll just run that at normal. I run real time unless I need to go faster time, because there's no reason for the day to go by faster. So, different crops. This is the basics if you want to learn about that kind of stuff. You know, how to do things, collect grass, raising animals, all the things. Little help section. But you can go to whichever piece of equipment you want also. Like we'll say this one and say, even though that woman tire is still driving, it gives you a chance to look down in the corner and see how full it is. You see it's not quite halfway yet. So we'll just let it fill up, and then we will continue on from there. I just love all the detail that they put into these games. Now, this game, as I'm playing it, at least on this save, in this little episode, I'm not using any kind of money cheats and things like that. There are money cheats in the mod section that are really kind of stupid. There is a quick and easy way to do a money cheat, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this will be played with just the money that we are allowed to have in the game, or that it comes with. I'm going to sell all the grain in the silo at the appropriate places, where I can make the most money to get a better start in this game. We're going to spend a lot of money, but I'm not going to use any money cheats in this game here. I do play games with money cheats, and that's just because I just don't want to have to hassle the weight on stuff. And it's like, you know what? It's a great way to test out equipment too, because you just go buy something and you find out that it's way underpowered and stuff, which you wouldn't have bought it. You would have tested out the thing to begin with, and they don't give you that option in this game. So I use it for, mainly that's what I use it for, being able to test whatever I want. See if this is better than that. That kind of stuff. But I'll show you that money cheat now, and a quick and easy way how to get as much money as you want in this game. But this game will be played with just the money that comes with the game of what I earn, how I earn it. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick how to do the money cheat in Farming Simulator. As you can see, you go to now after you have started a game and saved it, You have to, because we're going to mess with the save. And then you want to quit the game, come out, go to your File Explorer, your folder, and under Documents, under My Games, you're going to probably find Farming Simulator 17. Go down here to Game Save. Okay. I'll give you an example here. We will do this with Save 2. So, double click on Save 2. Up here you'll see Career Save Game. Now, if you double click it, it's just going to go in. It's going to show you all this stuff. That's not what we want to do. That's not going to help us. We want to right click on it and say Edit. This is what you're looking for. Now, somewhere in here, you're going to see a thing for where it says loans, and you can change that amount too, but it's really not worth looking for. If you're going to do a money cheat, give yourself enough money to pay off the $75,000 loan. Just don't worry about it, because the money cheat part is easy to find, whereas looking for where I saw loans at is not as easy. To go to the money cheat, it's real easy. Just take your slider down here at the bottom, go all the way to the other side, boom, hit the wall. Then look right up in here somewhere. It's, where is it? Money, right there. Money. See, I have $19,918. We are going to change that in Save Number 2. Just highlight the whole thing and give yourself a whole bunch of money. Start with a bunch of 9s. How much is that? Oh, it's like 99 billion or something. Let's just go another 9. Let's go with that. I'm not sure how much money that is, but we're going to take that much money. Then save the file. It's that simple. Save. Boom. Done. Done. And then start your game. So let's start your game. Now that was Save 2. We're going to click through all this and go to Save 2. Now look, he's got, looks like 9,999,999,000,999, no, that's $9,999,999,999. Nothing wrong with that. Probably could have added another 9 or 2. You'll never need it. So there's your money cheat, and you can go in and you just buy to your heart's content. Just remember that it's I to unload. You don't really need to bring that whole screen up. I like to keep it off screen if I can. Now we got all the wheat out of that. And eventually we're going to sell everything in the silo, but that will just be like pocket change after I take the big chunk that I need to borrow. So I need to find out what I got after I sell 2 of these tractors. I'm not going to make that just for right now. Just leave it the way it is. I can actually sell 2 of the tractors, and I think I can sell the combine too, because I don't need that anymore. I don't know how much money I'm going to get. So I'm actually going to need to go to the store again. I don't know how to bring it up and sell it from just there. So I should be able to sell here by pressing R. Notice I didn't bring that up again. I didn't want to show the whole thing. We'll go down here to Garage, the things I own. New Holland 8340, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell one of these. Now that one's in better shape, so we'll sell this one. See, they will degrade with use too. We're going to sell the combine. So I'm not going to be using that anymore. We might have a use for that later, and it's not worth that much. I mean, $2,000, so we'll hang on to that. I might need it for something later, like when I get into animals, I might need it to move feed around and stuff. Now, because we're just starting out, we are going to keep our cultivator and our seeder, our trucks and our buildings. It looks like that's all we're going to be able to sell. We sold those. So let's go to the shop. I've got 94,000 already. I'm going to need at least, well, let me back up. I need to add a lot to this. Because I need to add 209,000 to that. So we were at like 270,000, and I need to add another 209,000. So like $479,000. See if I can get 500,000 bucks out of the bank. We'll just see how that goes. Now, that's 500,000 total. So I probably could get by with maybe taking $400,000 loan. We'll see how it goes. Don't you know what I mean? Okay. So let's just do that. Let's go look at the bank and see what we can get here. Now remember, the game starts us out with a $75,000 loan. So that's a lot of money. But I need to borrow. And we are going to borrow to where we have if we can, oh, that's all they're going to give us, 319,000. So we are going to be short. All right. We'll just save that for where we're at, because we need all the money we can get anyway. So we're going to do that. Although I don't like the idea of having that much money here right now. I know I can get by without the tractor for right now, so we are going to go right back in, and I am going to buy that windrower, and I'll come back for the mower and stuff. Gotta have that too. Okay, windrower. Gotta have that one. So we will buy it. And I think I'll just leave it the green. Why not? You can change the color. Okay. And of course I would love some other pieces of equipment. Not there, but other pieces of equipment like the mower. We're going to work on the baler first. And the most important piece is going to be the baler wrapper, which should be this one. A non-stop baler wrapper for $145,000. And we are going to have it set to auto, which is going to cost us $175,000. And it is going to be there. So we are just going to take, I think we can get by with the little tractor we got. So at least I think I can get it to the farm. If not, I could be in trouble here, but I need to still sell all of the grain. That will work. Enter the truck, exit the truck, we are back at the farm. Okay, so we need to take the existing tractor, which should only be one. Let's see if I can pick up that equipment. attachment. Got a weird type of attachment to the front or something. What is with that? I thought this thing had front end loader capabilities. Let's see if it'll let me take the baler wrap. Thinking I may have sold the wrong tractor. Mine just doesn't have the front end loader. Let me escape out of here. This is a cheap tractor. I'm going to unload that and see if I sell this. If I can buy another one that has the attachment. I don't think this is set up with the front end loader attachment on it. We'll figure it out. So we'll go to customize. Yeah, see, that's what we need. So let's try that. Didn't cost me that much to modify it to get the front end loader attachment. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, there it is. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. You mean trying to tell me this thing can't attach to that? Can't attach to that. Okay. Well, this will be my second tractor anyway. I need to take this back there. I'll just leave that there for right now. I could probably hook it up in the back and come back and get it. We're just going to take the baler first. I can still use this tractor. It just doesn't have a front attachment. But I'll have one probably before I need it. Back way. Dump it in here, go to the other side of the train, and you got to load it into the train and drive it. Sorry for the bumpy ride, folks. That area back there is if you're going to be using a crane, like the logs and stuff like that. And use this area here for the train. So we got to jump in the train. We got to drive it forward until that car is underneath the spill spout, which is coming right up there. We don't got that much stuff here. I'll put the menu back up there. You can see hard start filling, and we have that much barley in there, so we're just going to dump it in. I'm going to get rid of that dang thing, and that's all there is to that. And we take off, and the Mapleville mill isn't all that far from here, so we just drive on over there. It's like across the lake right over there. I think that's it, right on there through the trees on the other side of the pond over there. Start slowing down. Well, I might be hitting that one just right on the money. I swear to God, that first car is ready to unload. Now, rather than drive all the way around, well, which I guess I could do just to give me that trip, that ride. I was just going to back up, but we'll just take the rest of the trip around. We'll just run full blast all the way around this thing. I believe that's the sawmill over there. Over at the mill pond. That ain't bad. Pretty good job parking it. I'm not sure exactly how much money we made, but we made the most money possible for what we had there. So, I will once again go back to continuing to sell everything in the silo, so we have the most actual money possible. Huge loan. We're going to end up having to lease vehicles, it looks like. Okay, we are back at the store. We have sold everything that we had in our silos throughout the land. Direction. At the places, what we have is, you have to start off, we have some you have wheat, barley, canola, sunflower seed, soybeans, and corn. That's what we have to start with. So I sold at the appropriate places where I could make the most money throughout. And so that was our ending total, $137,620. We have a $300,000 loan. Piece of equipment here. I do have a few more pieces to buy, and we are going to have to lease our big tractor because we're not going to be able to afford it. But we should be making money pretty fast after that. I'm going to put in a few things that I need or want. Right now we need mower. And the mower I use is the Lely because I get just a little bit more width out of everything. So we're going to buy one of them. And the back end. So I need that. I need, let's go to baling technology. I need the auto load round bales. We'll take that one. Yes, auto load. What is the other option? Just manual? Yeah, we're not doing that. pay extra money for the auto load feature. I mean, we're here to have fun. We don't have to make this game hard. I'm also going to grab... Let me go... Whoop. Let me go back in. Whoop. I need to go to the front end loaders, and we will take that setup. That's fine for color. We'll take that, and there should be an auto load bale or round bale. We're going to take that, and we'll leave that the same color is fine. Gotta have that. I think the only other thing we need now is going to be our tractor. $52,000 to spend. Okay, I'm going to lease the vehicle now. Now, leased vehicles cannot be modified. So although I would like to have the 7700, it's a little bit low on the horsepower. So I think I'm just going to rent. Although I do like the KCBX, it's very nice, and would get the job done at $234. And what is the lease price on that? Does it say? $340 a day. I know that. And then what's the down? Let me take a look at it. See, and you got the option, of course, making it a bigger model for another $12,246. Lease is $19,000 on the initial cost. That isn't bad though. And of course, this wheel setup, I like that because you can do the wide tires, narrow, and I believe there's track available. Nope, not available on this one. Okay, but let me go back to the Massey Ferguson 8700, which is one of my favorites. You know, because we got full 300 horsepower, what we're going to need, and it's everything that we're going to need, but I do need to rent it because I cannot afford it. So, we cannot modify a lease vehicle. I don't think it's going to allow me. It says that you can't. But maybe they're going to allow it. We'll go with the wheel weights. Will allow me maybe to rent it modified. Okay. That's what we need the most. Start moving equipment. Top speed is on this one. I was thinking it was 31. That's its beefed up motor and everything. Yeah, the 8737. chance, I'll buy the CBX track vehicle. They turn on a dime. And of course, eventually you're going to have to upgrade to a better cultivator and sowing machine. Back to the mower, I guess. Then I'll bring the small vehicle up there to get that front end loader. But I do love the Massey Ferguson 8700 and the 7700 series. So, let's have a look-see. I need a hello, come on, jump out at me. Fertilizer spreader. And this is my preferred. So we will go with that. Boy, I am sure running out of money. And let me go back. I want to look at some. I want to look at placeables just so I can see what it's going to cost me for my seed and stuff. Not necessarily now, but further on down the road here. And we are looking at 7,500 and 8,000. Or yeah, because I go solid, fertilizer, and seed. So those are the two we're going to get. Okay, so not much. Not going to cost much. All right. Let's get that thing rolling. We're almost ready to get the ball rolling. It does take a lot of preparation, a lot of money. It takes money to make money. And we're going to make some money. To me, this is the most money you can make. What I've done in the past is I've like grown what they've had available for me to grow, which was, you know, they wanted me to grow a lot of wheat and stuff. And so I grow the wheat, and I sell the wheat, sell the straw, or, you know, I bale the straw and sell it. And then I looked at how much money I made making silage, and I make like tons more money with a lot less work. Now, what I mean by a lot less work, especially, I just clicked you. What I mean by a lot less work, especially, is that, okay, let's say you take a normal field. It is stubble field, and we're going to have to do the start. Now, let's say we don't have to plow it, because we don't have to plow it every year. So we don't have to plow it, but you do have to cultivate it. So you cultivate it, then you seed it, then you fertilize it, then you fertilize it, then you fertilize it, then you harvest it. The next year, or the next season, you have to cultivate it, and seed it, fertilize it, fertilize it, fertilize it, and then harvest it. And every now and then you're also going to have to throw in a plowing about every third season or so. And with grass, we cultivate it, like that field over there. We plant it, fertilize it, fertilize it, fertilize it, and harvest it. But it's already there. We don't have to reseed it. We don't have to re-fertilize it the first time. The first time is already done before it even started to grow. So you only got to fertilize it twice to get it to where you want it for the best crop. And that's all we do, is just do that over and over and over again. So why wouldn't we? I'm just going to drop this off here for right now. Oh, I didn't drop it off. I just dropped me off, which is fine too. So I do have to take the other tractor up real quick and go pick up the front end loader. Like I say, eventually we'll want a bigger cultivator, a bigger sewing machine, but right now it will get us by. work. So we need to start making some money. The good thing about it is the product that we produce is everywhere. And it's free. So in order for me to have some money to be able to afford to rent this again, I need to get to work. So we'll start out here, I guess. Let's get this here set up. These are all bales of silage that I picked up off my ground here so that I could get some money. As you can see, I'm minus 11,000 right now. See? Now when we were selling hay, we were selling it for $442 a bale. Because I'm growing silage, it's $2,646 a bale. So we were at minus 11,000. We are now at plus $55,000. And that's why I grow silage. And as you can see, that's just from grass that I cut around the property. There's lots of places I can go cut grass and just keep this going. But right now, I gotta get back to farming. But I needed that money. That was minus $11,000. Beautiful night out here. pretty mowed up to me. Got angel wings. Had to rethink things here for a second. Perfect. I wanted to see it offset perfectly good. He doesn't run over the tail. Somehow he missed that one. But that's all right. This is our first full load. Silage going in. We are starting out right now at $4,348. Over $300,000 in loans. We are just doing our thing. doesn't have the power that I need. I'm thinking about going to the shop and selling that. And buying a very nice tractor. Oh yeah, ooh, shakalaka. Now we are going to buy a good tractor, and it's not going to be the one I would like. I would like to do something like, I'd like to do something like the 8700, but that's really not the tractor that I want. Even when it's built up, the one I want is this here Case Magnum, which I will get in time, and even that beefed up. Let me see what one of those costs beefed up. So we got the 380 and the 340. That's what we got, and the crawler track, of course, is what I'm going with. So they want 365 on that. Great horsepower, but the whole thing is it turns on a dime, and that's the whole reason for that. Turns on a dime. My second one, the 77, will be fine. We are going to add the front end attachment and go all the way up to the 26, and we will do with the dual tires, I guess. I don't think that's going to cause me any problems. I don't know if it's going to give me more traction. It could give me problems. We're going to go with the narrower tires and the wheel weights, I think. Or wide tires. We'll try that. And I've got $67,000. I wonder if I can buy a better tractor than what I had for my secondary. And I can get by with that and stop leasing the 8700. And that would be a very smart move. So, I've got 6,700. What'll that buy me? Not much. It'll get me that, which is 75 horsepower. There's no way that's going to get me anything. Ooh, that's actually 88 horsepower. But that's not going to pull that trailer. So I'm going to end up using this as the secondary tractor for one more round, and I'll keep leasing the other vehicle. But now I shouldn't have any issues that I was having with it. Have the issues that it was having with not being able to pull the full trailer. So I'll have to go at least one more season before I can quit leasing the one vehicle and probably buy a CBX. Hopefully. Because unlike other people, they now have to either plow, cultivate, then they're going to have to plant, they're going to have to fertilize, and do all that just to get caught up to where I am right now. And I'll make more money. I have a beautiful lawn out here. It'll let me fertilize right now, but we'll check. let's let me go up here to the map under fertilization. As you can see, it's already got the first level of fertilization. We are working on our second one already. I wonder why it stopped working right there. But that's what I mean. My crop always starts off already. No cultivation needed, no plowing needed, no seeding needed, and first round of fertilization already done. You can't beat that with a stick. We are already working on our second level of fertilization. Tomorrow we'll get our third fertilization, and by the next day we might be harvesting again. But as it is, my crop is grass and it grows everywhere. So all I have to do is just load up the other tractor behind me and mow around people's fields. It's all free. All the stuff on the side of the road here. Oh, and trust me, I will be doing that. I need some money. Time on my other save that I had like 6 or 7 sets of faster tractors than that mowing, and then right behind that I had windrowers with balers following them, of course not keeping up with them because the mowers are faster. That's all a good thing, and they would just move on to drive them over to other fields, and then the windrowers with the balers would be going, and I would have the follow vehicles with trailers, and there would be 2 sets of those on each set of fields for each group. And I had at least 6 different sets that I was running. And I believe, oh, we're going to talk about what I believe, but I believe that we are on our second set. Yeah, we should have one more layer of fertilizer, which we can do tomorrow, and we'll be back to harvesting. But my goal is just to show you how to make money, because as you can see, I don't have to do all that other stuff. No plowing, no cultivating, no seeding, no first round of fertilizer. I just do a second round of fertilizer, third round of fertilizer, and prepare to mow. My crop grows on the side of everybody's field, on the side of every road, and all I have to do is just run my vehicle, my follow vehicle behind it, and bring it back here to sell at the barn. And silage sells for big money. I mean, I have to lease one vehicle right now still, but that's a huge upgrade on the other vehicle. And then after this next crop, I'll be able to pay off this vehicle, or I'll actually be able to sell this vehicle back to them and buy that CVX, because I will go do a little bit on the sides of the roads. And then this ball will be completely rolling. Huge money. Look at that beautiful lawn that I have out here. So that's it. We'll see you in the next one. We did a lot in one day.